has hit the court in the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. And the Suns have gone back to their up-tempo style, a lot of 7 seconds or less type of play last season. Is this a good look for them?
Well, it's part of franchise history. Started with Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, the Brazilian Blur. You know, it happened especially in their most successful era. You know, they've proven that when you play big games at the up-tempo style, you can win a lot of games like that.
And I'm older than you, Shaq, so it was even with Kevin Johnson. It was
it was?
Oh, yeah, no question. Paul Westphal, back in those days, and the Van Arsdale brothers. I mean, this is been a history of playing in the Valley of the Sun, up-tempo, and they're doing it again this year.
Do you think I can toss to Kevin Harlan in 7 seconds or less?
You should
be able to.
Well, count it down for me.
7, 6.
Now time to go to Kevin Harlan
4.
as they get ready
3, 2,
for the opening
1.
tip.
I love these intros. They're great. I wish they put these kind of intros in the NHL game because that's similar to what they do on the ice surface.
It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. Well, for the Oklahoma City Thunder, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
You know.
Oh. All right, we're down to the Phoenix Suns, amazingly.
Here is Ibaka. He's got 6. And Ibaka slams it in.
And not the most flamboyant dunker, but Ibaka goes to the rack with rude intentions nonetheless.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And for Phoenix, they've got Noah. Ingram is out there with Chris. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard. That's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Ingram missing.
I thought for sure he would hit that shot, but his release didn't look good.
Right side, Westbrook. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Suns ahead. They lead by 14. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Moments
Moments make players into stars. Moments make teams legendary. This is my moment. This is my team.
They have my team commercials in the middle of games.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Well, Doris, the NBA is consistently evolving, changing all the time. What are the biggest changes you've seen in the league over the years?
Well, this should be an interesting conversation because if you think about Michael Jordan's era and how little impact the three-point shot had on the game, to the point where 2 years ago, Greg Popovich says, Kevin, and you've been calling the NBA a lot longer than I have, you can't win without the three-point ball. It's simply impossible. Would you say that that's been the single most significant change?
Probably brought more in focus with what Curry and Thompson have done. I love the ball movement.
It's a lot of fun.
The game is so much more pleasing to the eye now than, say, in the 90s.
Okay, and let me ask you this. So we talk about the three-point shot. The other thing with Golden State, and you mentioned Stephen Clay, this small ball.
Be quiet, CVS.
Is that sort of a revolutionary thing that perhaps is not going to go back?
Well, the athletic ability, the length of their arm span, the ability to jump, they can almost equal what a big man would do, even in a smaller frame, a different kind of form, and maybe they've been able to adjust that way. I mean, what do you think? It's
as you know, and you know this better than I do, it's a sort of a reactionary league. And so you saw a team like Washington go away from a double low post that got them to the Eastern Conference Finals, try to play small, and they take a step back.
Yes, good point. The Stash brothers, Cantor and Adams inside. Andre Robertson out there with Payne, and it's Parsons in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Well, the last 2 seasons cut short for Chandler Parsons with right knee surgery.
Yeah, Kevin, tough timing for him as he looked to opt out of his contract and enter free agency. And he had been shooting the ball with the highest efficiency of his career to that point. So he's looking to overcome and keep it going.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Kicks it to Warren. Booker left side. Pass to Ingram.
Why did
Lets
you leave
the
your
three
man?
fly. Here's Warren. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, the NC State product, right? TJ Warren, you like what he can do on the offensive end, and more importantly, how efficiently he does it. Rarely puts himself in a bad spot or takes a bad shot.
That free throw good from Warren. And with Warren, he's efficient and still doing everything he can to improve his game, Doris, and add to his offensive skill set.
Well, I think, Kevin, the three-pointer has already made big jumps for him, pretty much double the rate he takes them between his first and second seasons. And you like the work ethic he's shown while recovering from injury. You just hope he can stay healthy.
And, yes, it's good. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Okay, we got to play good D throughout this whole quarter if we want to.
Booker outside.
We want to catch up.
They set the pick. Ingram wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
Payne kicks to Roberson. It's deflected, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Great anticipation, just a little late getting his hand in there.
Payne with it. There's a screen by Cantor. And it's Parsons, top the key. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, just a great step up for Parsons. He's lethal from out there.
Knight kicks to Ingram. Back to Knight. From 10 feet out. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Cantor's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
He's been off and on tonight, and that one didn't fall for him, but they still hold the advantage in this one.
Adams.
Nice.
And Adams with the slam. That gives him the double-double.
Nice
10 points and 10 rebounds.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Can't get that
Probably
steal.
so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. It's Knight with the drive. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. And the Suns lead by 13.
This guy's got great size for a point guard. Explosive scorer. I mean, he can kill you inside as easily as outside. Knight is dangerous.
Adams sets the pick for Payne. Again, the Thunder score.
You know, probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
Come on, guys.
And Warren
God
with the basket
damn
on the
it.
assist by Knight.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And you know he's not going to back down anytime soon. It doesn't matter if they're trailing or holding a lead like they are right now. He's going to keep
play D.
pouring it on.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
Dude, get in front of him.
Off the screen. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, this is what makes Knight so difficult to contend with. Routinely hits shots with a hand in his face.
Payne kicks to Parsons. Back to Payne. Parsons outside. Fires the three. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Booker, with no one around, sinks the triple.
I'm just playing piss poor D.
Booker's got 11 in the second half.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Payne's shot is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5
I mean, that's fine,
have
but I
come
think to stop
on
them
the
on their
interior.
shot.
This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Noah the screen. Knight dishes to Warren. Noah with a screen on Adams. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Used to be any contact at the rim, Doris, would result in a foul on the defender. But that has changed now with verticality in mind. What do you make of all this?
I love it. I absolutely love it. And I think the guy who did it best for a couple of years was Roy Hibbert when he played for Indiana because, you know, as you are entitled vertically to the space you create as a basketball player. So, Kevin, I love the challenge at the rim. I love that they allow these long, lean defenders to go up in the air vertically and contest. I love it.
That being said, I find very few things wrong with the changes that have been made over the last 5 or 7 years. How about you?
One of the things that's my favorite about the NBA is how proactive they are in making necessary changes that improve the game and equal the playing field. I love that about the NBA.
Good analysis.
Push it.
He's been somewhat off this quarter, but the desire to score is evident.
Yes.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Exactly what we need.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he really carried the momentum from the last game right to this one. He is rolling.
Knight with it. Westbrook picks him up. Back to Booker. Dishes it to Ingram. Here's the three.
Yes.
And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
No.
And stolen by Knight. And now it's Knight running. He can go all the way. Lays it in off the breakaway. Knight's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, blazing fast runner in the open court. Knight able to gather himself nicely for the finish.
Roberson the pass to Cantor. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Looked like it might drop for him, and you know, that has to frustrate him just a bit. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Parsons got the ball. Cantor kicks to Parsons.
Are you
Phoenix
kidding me,
grabs
man?
the miss. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, they're fighting the good fight, but he's not helping a difficult situation by missing this way.
Knight dishes to Ingram. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The guy, that's the shot he'll take, again, if he's given the chance. We all know he can knock that down.
Kicks it out to Parsons. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons.
Come on, boys. We're only down by 10.
Parsons
We just got to go on a run
assist
here.
in this one. Here's Knight. On the wing, Booker. Unloads. Not enough on that one as it misses. Thunder trailing by 10. Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Parsons. The feed to Cantor. Another shot. Adams' shot is good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Suns leading by 8. Noah the screen, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Wayne Wade's checked in for the Suns. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Knight.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Bledsoe against Westbrook. Shot off the screen. Again, Oklahoma City.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Wade can't hit.
Great possession with an even better shot. Disappointing it doesn't go.
On its way from Parsons for 2. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Just scoring with great confidence, having a very nice quarter here.
Oh, way to go!
And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, you know, sometimes your gut tells you to take a shot at the pick and then big move to keep the pressure on. And that's going to be his fifth, guys. One more and he's done.
First free throw is good.
Just play good D
and
now.
their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, yet another 5-star, one-and-done player coming out of Kentucky. Bledsoe was the 18th pick in the 2010 draft and looking very much the steal at that spot now.
Westbrook against Bledsoe. Parsons passes to Roberson. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Play.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Bledsoe dishes to Wade. Shot, high post, and that one hits back iron. Under trailing by 6. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And that is a major
Get out my way.
flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
It couldn't have come at a better time. With the score being as close as it is, he had to make that play.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. It's hauled in by
Yes.
Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he makes both free throws.
Getting it done at the line.
And
as he
we're
usually
down to
does.
2.
That could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Don't foul him out.
They set the pick. Bledsoe for 3. That
Yes.
doesn't go either for Bledsoe. Oklahoma City's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th.
Oh!
Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 08. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
Come on, baby, tie it up. Yes!
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, in a game this tight, you can't overlook how important those free throws could
We
be.
went on that run, boys.
Bledsoe against Westbrook.
Foul now.
Bledsoe kicks it to Noah. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Smart decision there by Bledsoe.
We
Paying
got
attention
this.
to the defensive alignment, making the right pass.
Westbrook against Bledsoe. Screened by Ibaka. There's the dish to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Parsons for 3. Oh, good on that one. Phoenix has gone a disappointing
we gotta
2
stop him.
3-point attempts here in the 4th. Bledsoe with it. Westbrook picks him
Get
up.
it!
Westbrook with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Back to Robertson. Oklahoma City moving the ball
shit.
around.
couldn't
Ibaka
get
the pass to
couldn't
Adams.
get the play off.
He kicks it to Ibaka to take the lead.
No!
Robertson can't hit.
No. Okay, we got to
And
stop
so
them right
here's
here.
Phoenix.
We have to stop
At
them right
one
here.
point, they led by 16. Westbrook against Bledsoe. Fires it up. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close
That
one.
was dumb. I
This
should have.
win sets a tremendous emotional
I
boost
should have
for
fouled
him.
him.
Really an accomplishment.
That would have gave us more time. I'm an idiot.
The
I'm an
2K
idiot.
Sports postgame show.
That's on me.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson,
Damn.
along with Shaquille O'Neal and
That's
Kenny
on
Smith.
me.
It is time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Brandon Knight.
Taking charge, making plays all over
I was
the
just
court.
looking at the fact
Brandon
that the
Knight
shot
was
clock
at the
wasn't
top
the
of his
same as
form
the other
tonight.
clock,
He
and
was
I
a
wasn't-
blur out there, playing the
wasn't
game at a
thinking.
different speed than anyone else. That performance is one to savor.
Came all the
There
way
must be
back.
something
and
about
lost.
playing
That
on the
sucks.
road that brings out the best in him. I haven't seen this in a player in a while. He gave a very focused and determined effort. And this effort is the biggest reason they're walking away with this win, Ernie, Kenny.
And that is a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. See you again soon.
I wanted to look at the stats here. So once again, Westbrook is annihilating the stats. Parsons, 18 points, 14 points for Adams. Damn, Booker had just about as many points as Westbrook. He kind of took over the game a little bit. So did Ingram. Yeah, let's take a look at the player of the game again. Really, no highlights for that guy? Huh. Alright.